My neighbor accused me of poisoning her dog, and then the whole street turned on me. I was watering my garden when she stormed across the lawn. You killed Bailey. Her voice was shaking. I know it was you. Bailey was her golden retriever. I'd seen him that morning, happy and healthy. What? Is Bailey okay? What happened? Don't play innocent, she hissed. The vet said it was antifreeze poisoning, and you were working on your car yesterday. My stomach dropped. I had changed my coolant yesterday, in my driveway. Mrs. Chen, I would never hurt Bailey. I love that dog. He's always in my yard, and I give him— Exactly. She cut me off. You've been feeding him, gaining his trust. Then you poisoned him. Within an hour, there was a post in our neighborhood Facebook group. By evening, my doorbell wouldn't stop ringing. A man I'd never met stood on my porch with his phone recording. We just want to hear your side before we call animal control and the police. There's nothing to tell. I didn't poison anyone's dog. Then why was there a puddle of antifreeze in your driveway this morning? A woman behind him said. My daughter saw it. Green liquid. Same stuff that killed Bailey. I had spilled maybe a cup while refilling. I'd hosed it down immediately. I cleaned that up, and my yard is fenced. Bailey couldn't have gotten to it. Dogs are smart, the recording man said. He could have gotten through. My fence had no gaps. I'd installed it specifically to keep wildlife out of my garden, but nobody wanted to hear that. The next morning, someone spray painted dog killer on my garage door. My boss called, said 3 customers had emailed asking why the company employed animal abusers. Someone had found my LinkedIn, posted my workplace in the neighborhood group. I stopped going outside, stopped checking my mail. My mom begged me to just move. These people have decided you're guilty, but I hadn't done anything wrong. On day 4, Mrs. Chen knocked on my door. Her eyes were swollen from crying. Behind her stood a thin man in a polo shirt, animal control officer badge on his belt. We need to talk, he said gently. I let them in, hands shaking. I investigated the incident, he said, pulling out a folder. I tested the soil in Mrs. Chen's yard, found antifreeze contamination near her back fence. See? Mrs. Chen's voice was broken. It came from your spill. No, ma'am, he said quietly. The concentration pattern shows the source was inside your yard, near your shed. She went pale. That's impossible. When I checked your shed, I found an open jug of antifreeze. It had been leaking for weeks based on the staining. There's a gap in your back fence line we didn't notice initially. Bailey had access. The silence was crushing. Your dog poisoned himself in your own yard, the officer said. This young woman had nothing to do with it. Mrs. Chen started crying, covered her face with her hands. I didn't know what to feel. Relief? Anger? I'm so sorry, she whispered. I was just so angry, and you were right there, and you told everyone I was a killer. I said quietly. You ruined my reputation. People painted my house. I lost clients. I know. I'll post a retraction. I'll tell everyone I was wrong. She did post a retraction. A long apology in the neighborhood group. 53 people saw it. Her original accusation post had 847 reactions and 200 shares. The spray paint is gone now. I cleaned it myself. But Mr. Rodriguez, 3 doors down, still crosses the street when he sees me coming. The family with twins won't let their kids play in the front yard anymore when I'm outside. Last week, someone left a dead rat on my porch with a note. We know what you are. Mrs. Chen moved away last month. Couldn't handle the guilt, apparently. Meanwhile, I'm still here. Still in the house I bought 3 years ago. Still living next to people who decided I was a monster based on a grieving woman's guess. I think about leaving every day. But why should I? I didn't do anything wrong. The truth came out. The officer proved my innocence. But truth doesn't travel as fast as accusation. And some people prefer the story where there's a villain, even when there isn't one.